Hi everybody, Ivana Intuitive here with our Wednesday predictions video. And I have a 4-card, basically a yes-no pick. So think about a yes-no question that you have, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that 4-card pick after this predictions part of the video. But I do want to remind everyone that this is always for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you can leave a comment, I would absolutely appreciate it. If you have any questions you would like me to answer, that would be great too. So as usual, on Wednesdays, I use my Radiant Rider Waite tarot deck. I am also using this Light Seers tarot deck from Chris-Anne. And then for the 4-card pick, I am using these fortune telling cards. I don't know if you can see those. So there we go. So those are the decks I'm using today. They'll also be posted below. But again, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you, by the way, for all my new subscribers. And thank you to my subscribers who have been here for quite a while. I appreciate you stopping by. So the first question that I have is, will there be help for those that suffer from seasonal affects disorder, which is sad? Will there be help for those that suffer from seasonal affects disorder soon? So let's see. Whoop. Well, okay. I just lost almost all my cards here, at least half the deck. So I'm going to say there's a lot of energy around this question, and there's a lot of energy in the getting the help for it. So let's see here. Let me just shuffle a little bit. Okay, here we go. Yes, I am saying, oh yes, 4 of Wands card. This absolutely says coming to the end and coming to the end of a process and getting like an award for it. Like for instance, having a baby, getting married, graduating from school, from college or high school, whatever. So yes, there's definitely soon. And when I say soon, I'm looking at this 4 of Cups and I'm thinking, really, it's going to almost be within like 4 to 6 months. We're going to find something come out. We're going to hear something. It's not going to take a long time. The second card that I get, which is usually, I read my cards usually just straight across, but this one is telling me that this is in the obstacle position in this case, okay, which would be your challenge or your obstacle. And I'm getting the 7 of Swords. So there's going to be a strategy change. This can represent a strategy change. There will be stuff coming up to help, okay? There's going to be help coming up for sad, but there's going to be some type of different thinking is going to come about, some type of strategy change, okay? They're going to look at it from a different perspective. And I just heard there's actually going to be something developed where, you know how they develop like a pharmaceutical for one thing, but they find out it works for something else. I'm not saying it's going to be a pharmaceutical, but it's some type of, actually it's a technique that is for something else. And I'm almost thinking it's a sound therapy technique. It's for something else, okay? But they're going to say, you know what? It really is quite effective with this disorder. And then the last card that I got is this Hierophant card. And this is, moving forward, really people being trained in this technique, almost like this kind of represents like being conservative, which it's not going to be a real invasive technique or anything like that. It's something like sound therapy, and it may just as well be sound therapy. So I'm going to say that yes, and we're going to hear something about it in the next 4 to 6 months. And it's going to be quite effective, and it's not going to be anything that's real. Again, it's not like a shot, or it's not like, taking a pill or anything. It's going to actually be some type of like energy movement therapy, moving like the sound frequencies, or moving like Reiki energy or something like that. So, yes, that's my answer. That's the answer I'm getting from the cards for that one. The second question I have is, will there be a cure soon for autoimmune disorders like Hashimoto's, lupus, and rheumatoid arthritis? So will we see a cure soon for autoimmune disorders like lupus, Hashimoto's, and rheumatoid arthritis? Again, the cards are flying all over. So I'm thinking, I just heard breakthrough. Okay. So it's soon, of course, is a relative term. I mean, soon for me would be, how about in the next 2 or 3 days? Soon for pharmaceutical companies, I'm sure is a little bit further out there, maybe, a year or 2 or 3 years or something. So soon is a relative term, but let's see what we get. Okay. Will there be a cure soon? Yes. soon. First card I get is the Six of Cups. This represents two sisters. They're in their grandmother's garden. They're feeling safe. They emotionally stable, right? They have safety. They have the stability. Funny that I even said I just was kind of guided to go back to grandmother's garden, that this is something, these are things that might affect people that are more seniors, you know, like rheumatoid arthritis, things like that, that kind of affect more of the senior population. But yes, having that safety and that security and that love around the whole situation and that emotional stability with the beauty of it too, okay? The second card I get is the Eight of Wands, and this card, I'm not taking this one as a challenge or an obstacle. This is fast, okay? And I'm getting that it's going to come, again, the relative term, soon, but that it's going to come fast. And all these wands are directed in the same place very quickly. When it hits fast, okay? When this cure comes about, it's like, whoa, and it's boom, and I hear like boom, 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 like it cures this, it cures this, it cures it, like all these autoimmune diseases kind of fall under, while they're probably, and I'm no doctor, okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now, I'm no doctor, but while they are probably all of the same category, but they can be very individualized because they are the same category, something comes up that really moves it fast, because it's like once they unlock that gene, I'm hearing like a gene editing or CRISPR technology kind of thing, it moves fast to cure it. And then this Emperor card is the result. This is also a good, because with these four rams, that shows rams are like forward, forceful forward movement. It also shows, again, someone who's senior, okay? So there you go. I'm kind of representing the people that it would help for the most part. I know it can go across the board. I'm sure these you know, these what are they? The autoimmune disorders can affect people across the board, but I'm seeing that it's more of the senior population. But when it hits fast, and it allows people, do you see how relaxed he is sitting here? This Emperor is very relaxed. He is not in any hurry, but he can go fast, because while he has these beautiful robes on, he also has his armor on underneath. I'm hearing two things from that. One, that it will be more of a fast discovery where it comes up and it starts to really, really, really hit things, you know, solve problems, like cure things quickly. But also it gives back the people that have these, it like strengthens them, okay, underneath, that they can start to move forward with, you know, with grace, positivity, with just physically moving forward in a lot easier, smoother, you know, fashion. So will there be a cure soon? Yes, I think there will be. I'm also seeing, again, just with this, you know, with this Emperor card. In fact, I just put it back in the deck, but just with this Emperor card, just moving quickly and moving solidly forward, which is nice. With this Eight of Wands card jumped back out while I was looking through the deck. I'm thinking this is more like 6 to 8 to 12. I know that I'm hearing like 6, 8, 12. I know that's a pretty broad range, but I'm thinking within the next 6 to 12 months, we really start to see something on this front, on the cure for this. Third question, why is emotional trauma part of the experience for so many souls during the reincarnations on Earth? Okay, so why do we have this emotional trauma? We come down here, we're being reincarnated, we come down as, you know, reincarnate, we come into different physical beings, but why is emotional trauma part of our experience? Let's see what the cards have to say. Why is emotional trauma part of our experience? Very nice. I'm going to pick one clarifying card too. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to pick a clarifying card on this too. I'm going to take this card. I'm going to take the bottom of the deck card. Yeah. Oh, this is okay. Awesome. All right. I love this. First card that I got, I'm going to read them in the order I got them, I think, for the most part. Okay. First card I got is Six of Swords. We come down into this emotional trauma right here in these waves, but we move to smoother waters. Why? Because with these swords, we are learning, right? Without the emotional trauma, we won't learn as quickly. I mean, when things are going well, it's beautiful. Believe me, I've been around long enough to know when things are going well, I'm not messing with it, okay? But am I learning a lot? Well, yeah, I'm learning. I like it when things go well. I know that. But am I really doing that like deep soul learning when things are going well? Probably not learning as much as when things are a little bit more rocky, when we have this, this wavy water here. But that water here, these, moving into these, from this choppy water into this smoother water, that, and through these lessons, how we're learning, I'm hearing these swords this is our discernment, how we're cutting through things, how we're cutting through what we don't want so we can move towards smoother waters. That's the first card I got. I then got this Four of Pentacles card. I am going to read this as a challenge. We sometimes slow that process down because these choppy waters do scare us, okay? And they do have us shut down. And when we shut down, we're holding on to our creativity, we're holding on to our money, we're holding on to anything, our thoughts, and we're holding on to our energy to a point that we are almost, in this case, like shut down. It's good, but this is also helping us with our discernment, because it's helping us to say, while we shouldn't be maybe so closed down, it's also saying don't go and, spend your money foolishly or do things that would like harm your health, okay? So we kind of take this step inside to ourselves and hold that energy, okay? The outcome, and I have a couple of outcome cards here, which is just, well, crazy, but again, I get this Emperor card. Our outcome when we are moving forward and we are not really closed down as much, when we're opening up to our creativity, we're opening up to what our soul and our heart wants, we come into this leadership Emperor energy. And we think, and this, I just heard that this Emperor really, while he cares what people say, okay, he cares about people. He's actually quite gentle. He respects people. He loves people. But he's in charge of himself and he's moving, how he's moving forward. And that's what those emotional traumas teach us. They help to separate. I just heard the wheat from the chaff. That's not a term I usually use, okay? But I just heard it helps separate the wheat from the chaff so that we can come into this very calm leadership energy to move forward with these rams, to move forward in a much more balanced way. I also got this Five of Wands card as a clarifier card. This Five of Wands is kind of, people just kind of, this is the part this is the emotional trauma part, okay, that, keeps us like, what's going on here? Gossip, people arguing. They're like kind of fighting each other. People are falling over. This one's lighting this on fire. I mean, you just like, oh my goodness. But this action is what teaches us the discernment so that we can move into this beautiful Emperor energy. Also, I got two cards here, which are just, this also leads us to this Ace of Pentacles card, a new beginning, a new fertile beginning with health, with wealth, just moving forward, this level of growth, okay? That's what it leads to, stepping inside of ourselves, right? And learning how to cut out all the stuff that we don't want, and learning how to just say, oh, is that so? When people tell us things like, oh, is that so? And stepping back, learning that leads us to this beautiful new Ace of Pentacles energy and this Ace of Cups energy. Look at her. She has her heart here. It almost even looks like a butterfly to me. Ace of Cups, new emotional beginnings. It's this newness, this new Ace energy that moves us forward into our creativity, our transformation into what we love, how we want to get there, okay? We look inside ourselves to learn how we want to get there, what path we want to be on, and then we create a new beautiful beginning for ourselves. So, okay, that to me, that's why emotional trauma is part of our experience and why we keep coming down. I really do. I've heard this from other people that, this is like a master's level degree course down here when we come down and we reincarnate to come down on earth and really, really get involved with things and move forward and really learn. It's a quick learning school for us. And, one of my most favorite sayings is life is the school, love is the lesson. So we come down here, we're in school and we learn more facets of love. And moving forward, that's what we're here to learn. That's how I at least look at it. Last question is, and this is kind of a multiple question, but it's all about the same thing. And it says, why do we dream? And how can dreams include detailed information about things we know nothing about? So let me just answer that question. Why do we dream? Why do we dream? Yeah, what do we find out from our dreams? So let's see what we can get, what we get here with this. Why do we dream? I love it. Okay, I'm going to pull one clarifying card. I love these cards today. I love the cards every day, but this really, why do we dream? First card that I get is this Two of Wands card. This, why do we dream? Because when we leave our bodies at night, and we really, our consciousness, our subconscious, we're working, and I don't want to say working isn't really the word that I want to use, but we are on 24/7. Our bodies fall asleep, okay? But we are either here consciously doing things, or we're in our dreams doing things, okay? So we're on like 24/7. We just don't, I think we don't realize it so much because we're like, oh, well, we're asleep. But I really believe that we leave our bodies and we're up in astral schools. And I just believe that. I just really, think that there's this whole other world, which is our dream world, that we go to every night, and we're busy hashing out problems, learning new things, moving forward. And that's kind of what this shows too, this new creativity. Here we are kind of sleeping in our day-to-day life, but here we are when we go to sleep, we have this whole world, this whole other world, and this whole level of creativity that is not set in stone. You see, it's not attached to the wall here. So why do we dream? Because this allows us to move forward in all kinds of different energies that we don't perceive when we're awake. Okay, that's first card. The second card that I got is this Justice card, and this is really the dreaming that we do helps to bring, this is what I'm hearing, helps to bring the balance. You see, she's holding these scales of balance, helps to balance out. We can't just always be awake. We can't always be asleep. Being awake, having the dream life, it brings that balance, helps us also to balance if we're having issues or problems or situations, helps to quiet our mind enough so that we can go deep and really think about what do we need to learn and what do we need to know to move forward. She also, yes, she's holding this sword, which to me is, again, thinking, your mind, right? How can I bring balance to a situation? That's why we dream. It's one way to help us to, again, discern and bring about a level of creativity that we're not always attuned to when we're awake. Not the last card. I actually have a couple more cards. And the next card I get is the Star card. What an apropos card to get. It's nighttime. We're sleeping. Again, dreaming, bringing this balance, okay? Balance to our life. This is why I laughed. The Emperor card came up again. I am shuffling. I guarantee it. I am shuffling this Emperor card. Again, sitting in our power, going into that dream state and really learning more about what we need to know. Things that are already inside of us, things that are already encoded in our DNA, then this dreaming allows us to kind of unlock that, uncover it in a way that we can perceive it physically. There is so much going on, so many different perceptions, so many different realities going on right now, during the day, during the night, but we only perceive that which we can perceive, that we allow ourselves to perceive because of our beliefs, and that which we can really perceive because we're in physical bodies and we're in a physical third dimensional, body right now. But we can also, though, open our minds up and open our dream state and really be able to sit in our power on both levels of our being awake and also our dream world. The last card that I got here then was the Ten of Cups, which I just think is great because you see the sky, the rainbow, this Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness, this is what this dream, it's almost like we're dreaming and it's just beautiful. We're getting the answers we need. There's the children, there's the mom and dad or, the parents. And it's just a beautiful Ten of Cups outcome, bringing emotional stability through what we already know, but our dreams help us to unlock it. So Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay, those are the answers I got for those questions. I hope they resonate with you. They resonated with me. I thought that was a lot of fun. I wasn't sure how those questions were really going to go or what kind of answers I was going to get, but I really enjoyed that. So now we're going to get ready for our fortune telling card, pick a card. I have 4 cards here. I have picked these cards already, okay? But I'm mixing them up. I don't know what order they're going to be in. Think about a yes or no question. That's your best answer for now. This is going to be like a yes or no pick. I'm shuffling up. I don't care what they say because it doesn't matter. Now, here we go. Okay. Card 1, card 2, card 3, card 4. Think about which card resonates with you. 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you picked card 1, the answer is yes when you're ready. Okay, so there's a yes, but it sounds like you might need to do, and I'm hearing it could be inner work or like physical things, getting things in line. The answer is yes, but when you're ready. If you picked card 2, it's a no. So you can change that energy. You can change any energy at any time. You can certainly work on it. And, hey, I want to change things around, work on it. But right now, this is a no. If you picked card 3, outlook doesn't look good. That's card 3. The outlook doesn't look good. That doesn't mean that it can't look good with some energetic changes that you can manifest. But right now, it's an outlook doesn't look good. If you picked card 4, that would be a yes. That would be a yes. So if you picked card 4, it's a strong yes. So again, that energy can change too. So there you go. There you go for our predictions readings for Wednesday. And I will see you. Don't forget, Mondays I do my pick a card shorts. Tuesdays, Super Duper Girl download. Wednesdays, prediction videos. Thursday, I do my energy readings. Friday, I do my weekend readings. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste, my friends.